I guess this is what acorns look like when they're growing, when they're babies, little babs. Hi guys, I'm back. It's been a few weeks, maybe a month, since I posted last. My grandfather Tots has passed away. He passed away on March 15th. It was peaceful. Most of his immediate family was around him, holding him when he left us. As you can imagine, the family has been struggling, but taking time to really be together and make sure everyone's okay. So that's what's been going on with me. The last couple of weeks of Tots' life were hard because he was suffering. He was bedridden for about 2 weeks, and at this time he was struggling, obviously physically, but also mentally and emotionally because he didn't have his quality of life anymore, and he was just ready to go. His mind started racing a lot towards the end, thinking about how it's going to happen, how he's going to die, what it's going to feel like, what it's going to be like. And as you can imagine, caused a lot of anxiety for him. The moment that he passed was very peaceful. There was a tear coming from his eye after his last breath. And, my Mamie, his wife was holding one hand, one of his sons was holding the other. I was holding his leg, other family was gathered around, and it was a good way for him to go, I think. And what makes it better is that he was ready. Experiencing Tots' death was eye-opening for me, in a good way, because I had never experienced anyone close to me dying. The way that Tata felt and accepted his own mortality, and the fact that he was ready to go because he lived a life that he was proud of, and it was full of love and laughter and jokes. It made me feel like I am not as afraid of dying, which is a really cool gift that he gave me. Recently, a distant relative of our family has passed, and it was very quick, sudden, an aggressive form of cancer that wasn't treatable, and he was 41 years old. And he left behind his partner and his 3-year-old daughter, and of course his mother and his brother. So his name was Brian. His death really impacted me because he was so young, and although I didn't know him very well, from what I can remember of him, every time I saw him, he had this kind of energy about him that was so calming and so accepting and peaceful and kind. And being at his funeral and hearing his friends and his family talk, it just solidified the fact that he was that person. And he was taken way too soon from his family. He was a musician. He was in tons of bands since he was a teenager. He did what he loved, and he loved what he did. And he lived his life as stress-free as he possibly could, and just full of love and being present, which is what his partner reiterated at his funeral. And this is so inspiring to me because he didn't just settle in life. He went out there and he got what he wanted. Anyway, I want to live a life like Brian did, following his dreams and living with love at the forefront of everything, and peace. But, woo! pretty low. Oh, can't even get out of here. Tata planned his own celebration of life down to the food that was being served and the music that would be played. And he also hosted it. So about a month after he was declared terminal, him and I filmed the celebration of life video. So a video that would be played at this event that he planned, and he was literally the host. It was so cool. I think that a lot of people enjoyed it, enjoyed seeing his face, hearing his jokes, hearing his voice. It was so soothing, and I think offered a lot to the people who saw it. So I want to share it with you guys because all the support and love you've shown us through this difficult time has been so amazing, and I feel like you guys are family, so you guys will get to see it. I'll post it probably in a few days.